Okay, guys, let's talk about Reiki and how we can bring balance to all areas of our lives using the Reiki. So it exists in all things. It flows through the seen and the unseen because it's energy, right? We're talking about universal life force energy. So it flows through everything. It can support balance. It can support harmony. It can support well-being wherever it's invited. Remember, it's all about the intention. So with Reiki, your imagination is your only limit. So below are just a few ways you can integrate Reiki into your life and practice. Animal Reiki. Let's talk about it. I do Reiki on my animals, okay? So with my animals, because they trust me and I trust them, I can put my hands right near them and it doesn't faze them at all. Um, if you want to do Reiki and with animal Reiki and get into that modality, there are courses out there to learn animal behavior, what to look for when you're dealing with animals, because you want to keep yourself safe when you're working with animals, things that are unpredictable. But because I trust my animals, I can do, when they're laying down and just relaxing, I'll just set the intention, I'll call in the Reiki energy, and I'll just very gently just go over their bodies. What I found is that if they want it in a particular area, they'll literally get up and move. So I don't really have to do much other than to just hold that space with that energy. If they're super anxious or super excited and I want to calm them down, I'll do it from a distance. I'll do it from across the room. And it works almost 99% of the time, unless they're extremely distracted. So don't expect miracles when it comes to this with animals, but they are naturally receptive to the energy. Small animals, you can hold them gently in your hands. Larger animals, again, you may benefit from starting at the head or the shoulders and then moving down the body, but you always respect the animal's space, okay? Never force contact. If they're aggressive or you're unsure, do the distant Reiki instead. Unlike humans, though, I just mentioned, animals will move, they'll shift, they'll move their bodies to where they want to go. Where the human, when you're doing it on a human, they're not going to move around. They're going to stay right where they are. If animal Reiki is your focus, it's recommended to receive additional training. Plants and trees, Reiki nurtures nature's beautifully. So you place your hands 1 or 2 inches above the plant and start sharing that healing energy on your plants. You could do it from a distance. I don't know if any of you have tried this experiment yet, but plants are alive, right? It's nature. It's alive. And I have a tree in my backyard that I can stand next to, and I will talk to the tree, and the tree will lower its branches and touch my shoulder. It really does happen. So you have to be in tune with it. I mean, you're not going to just walk out there and go, okay, touch my shoulder. You really have to focus and set the intention for this plant to connect with you. Reiki charged water can nourish your plants with higher energy support, and it can also support you. So you can Reiki infuse anything that you're drinking or eating. Scientific studies have shown that seeds exposed to Reiki grow faster and more robust than those that aren't. You can use distant Reiki healing, again, sending energy on the entire garden or a forest area. Your food or your drink, like we mentioned. The simple practice helps your body receive what it needs while releasing what it no longer serves. So before you eat a meal, you want to do Reiki. You want to bring that universal energy in, clear anything. Show gratitude for the animal. If you eat animal, show gratitude for that animal that sacrificed its life so that we could have it. That goes a long way. Once you're attuned, and you got attuned in Reiki level 1 to open up the chakras, but once you get attuned to the Reiki symbols and you start using them when you're doing Reiki on other people, it's going to flow through your hands whenever you set the intention to heal, harmonize, or help. You will feel it. You'll feel the heat in the center of your hands. It'll start to tingle. Every time when you talk about it, it starts to happen. You can channel Reiki into anything you want to bring balance to. Relationships, work, career, finances and abundance, food and drink, personal or spiritual goals, past or unresolved issues. If you want to do a little shadow work, you want to go back into your Akashic records or your ancestral energetic cords, using Reiki to do that, to gently guide you back, is a very, very effective tool. Land or property, if you're going to be purchasing property or even on the property you already own, you can just go out and set the intention that it is protected and charged with the Reiki. crystals and sacred tools, and technology, even your phone and your computer. So Reiki supports not just healing, it supports clarity, focus, creativity, and calm. So whether you're blessing a new project or releasing an old pattern, Reiki will be your companion every step of the way. So use it wisely, set your intention. That's the only thing that's holding you back. And let's move along.